J'ai toujours les pieds sur terre et les yeux les étoiles. Ça représente une envolée vers l'infini, vers le ciel, en quittant la terre. Voilà, c'est ça.
What he liked most about New York City was the activity. He said that it was like a punch in the face. He was so happy in New York City. He always want to come back. He loved New York City. It was electric, shocking, shooky, catchy, everything, you name it.
So it got very quiet.
I like how you got the first room, first gallery with all these paintings are just so profound. Purples and greens and blacks and yellows.
Right, so it's sort of observed reality, but then hyper-reality, right? Because those colors.
So it's a collage.
So it's a collage.
Painting collage.
Yes, exactly. So it starts as early as 1917.
Les textes qui vont suivre sont des phrases extraites d'entretiens ou d'écrits de Joan Miró. Cet arbre a autant de vie que ces animaux, il a une âme, un esprit. Ce n'est pas un tronc et des feuilles. Je me sens comme un végétal, j'ai des racines dans cette terre, la terre, rien que la terre. C'est la terre, quelque chose de plus fort que moi.
The rabbit, the rooster, the pot, the red pepper, the onion, and the depiction of the cloth is just something alive. The life force that I'm getting from the earth to really give me this kind of great food and then make me be able to just go to Paris, reinforcing my energy and my identity as a Catalan international, you know.
It's sort of an interior space, but that it's green, like the earth, like the grass, like
Very
the
earthy,
fields
yeah.
Rising up is another way that it's both a room space and a landscape space. You pick a picture now. What should we look at next?
Well, I like this one.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
or should we go to the birth of the world?
Oh, let's look at this one just for a minute.
Okay,
Yeah, shall we just...
He was already going through a great, extraordinary metamorphosis, going into the world of dreams, of perceptions, of visions at night.
Right.
The fish is just reduced to one skeleton.
Right.
The fish is sticking his red tongue out to catch a mosquito, and then the hunter comes down to have his rabbit grilled here, and then this amazing eye that is watching upon everything, as if he was like a god presence, spooky eye, looking upon everything, you know.
And what did Miró say? He said it's the eye of the picture that looks at us.
L'œil qui voit tout. La toile fixe le spectateur, comme des flèches. C'est le tableau qui me regarde.
He would talk about the things he would do to try to achieve a heightened state of awareness, akin to meditation, right? Just to get to that space, that place where the world drops away, right? And the imagination enters in. And it's really about letting your subjective self, which we can't avoid, color your perceptions of the external world.
Miró was able to go to the most spooky, dark, and hidden corner of his subconscious mind, to pop up and to get out all the images, to put them on canvas.
How do you think he dreamed up doing a background like that? Because really, it doesn't exist before this.
Absolutely, very simple. You are able to catch the moment just before you fall asleep. You have this kind of blurry images that are just chaotic, and you have this kind of different lights that move around. So that's the visions that Miró was catching. When you close your eyelids and you are about to fall in REM number 1.
He said, well, this red dot and the yellow line descending from it, for him represented a star.
With the female sex and the penis and then here this kind of spermatozoidal figure.
Si je fais un grand sexe d'homme avec testicules, c'est quelque chose de sacré pour moi. Ce n'est pas érotique. C'est comme la graine d'un arbre qui pousse sous la terre. Le tableau doit être fécond. Il doit faire naître un monde.
And then you have to have the courage to attack huge canvases and just do it. René Gaffet, the guy from Brussels, he bought it.
Right.
He took it away because he was too radical. This painting could not be shown anyway.
Yes, he said everybody laughed at him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they still, you know, if you go on our Instagram site, there are still some comments about Birth of the World that my kid could do that.
This is a real monster. The teeth are like Dracula about to suck your blood away. And this very psychedelic, wide open monster full of tragedy and despair. It recalls the battlefield of seeing people being killed by shotguns.
Je me souviens très bien de cette époque du fascisme. Je me disais, mon vieux, tu es fichu. Tu vas te coucher sur une plage et dessiner dans le sable avec une canne. Ou bien tu feras des dessins avec la fumée d'une cigarette. Tu ne pourras rien faire d'autre. Tout est foutu.
And didn't he always say, too, he thought with his art, it had a moral and ethical purpose.
Yes.
And that was to communicate a vision of hope.
Yes.
Or of a space beyond the squalid world that people were living through at those moments. So it's the pessimist who yet believes in the transcendent power of the work that he's making, or that's why he makes it, because he wants to believe that.
Look, right here. That's the Miró sculpture. Isn't that big? It's called the moon bird. Amazing sculpture, man. So it's a very special way to portray a bird, to make it very biomorphic, because it could be a chameleon, it could be a bull. He developed these huge sizes to be able to have direct connections with the people on the streets and be part of the city where he was so happy, New York. Having the chance to be with Miró is a blessing.
I think that's firstly the way to look at it, right? We are all works in progress until it ends.